Hey guys, so there's a lot of buzzwords being thrown around: recession, correction, so on and so forth. Now, I'd rather focus on the positive side. How do you make your property completely recession proof? Okay, if you want to work with me, there is a link below. Hit it. You'd be able to work with me. We'll qualify each other and see if we're a good fit. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. All right, show reels first. All right, guys, welcome back. Look, I don't throw around this word very lightly, but the one way to actually ensure that you're purchasing a property that's recession-proof is buying a value property, to the extent that I don't even want this word to be over here anymore. Let's just call it value proofing your property. Okay, making sure that you're buying so much value into when you're buying a property that there is no way that you're going to be coming out with the short end of the stick on the other side. Okay, except if there is an apocalypse or a world war or so on and so forth. Okay, so the number one thing I always tell people is, look, buy value. Now, here's the thing: we look at properties from 26 different angles. We call it's a proprietary matrix. It's called the FDG value matrix. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving away all that matrix to you so that you can also use it. Okay, those who want experts to guide, you can always come back to me for my services. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Now, there's 26 different ways to look at a particular property. Okay, now what I'm going to do in every single video that I do, I'll give you a few of those tips and tricks so that you can apply when you're buying that property for yourself. Okay, so the first thing we look at a property is the number of bedrooms it has. Okay, the number of bedrooms. Now, the thing is, a property could have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6 X number of bedrooms. Okay, but when we're plotting it on the graph, we're always looking at the actual number. Now, I'm going to explain something to you. Okay, there is a rationale that goes behind every single one of this, okay? And you gotta understand how the buy is operating. So let's say if it's for an investment, okay? This video I'm gonna address bedroom size. I will talk about number of bedrooms, I'll talk about size, and I'll talk about price, okay? We won't talk about price per square foot, but I'll just talk about price, okay? Guys, listen. When you're looking at the number of bedrooms of any property, you've got to understand the market scenario of how that local market operates so that you know if you're buying the most optimum number of bedrooms. I'll give you another example, okay? Studios, okay? So sorry, I didn't mention studios, but you could have a studio as well, okay? And depending on what you're buying, you're going to give this a little number, all right? Here's the thing. When you're buying a studio, you need to understand in Dubai, studios have the highest churn, which means the largest vacancies over a 5-year period. Most people in studios will actually eventually move out between the 1 to 2 year mark, okay? Why? Because they either get married, they either have a baby, if it's a husband and a husband and wife living in a studio, they might get a partner, a friend, they just want extra space, so on and so forth. Studios will generally see the largest churn over a 5-year period. In my personal opinion, the larger properties, the 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms, are going to see the lowest vacancy periods over a 5-year period because it's mostly families over here. But what would be a healthy balance? A healthy balance would be a 2-bedroom, generally speaking, if you can afford it, right? Because a family that moves here doesn't always very quickly move to a 3-bedroom. And a family that moves to a 3-bedroom doesn't very quickly move to a townhouse or a villa or a 5-bedroom. I've seen up to 5-year leases here, okay, in the 3-bedroom category. Now, when you're buying the number of bedrooms, you're going to be looking at how many bedrooms I'm buying. Now, if you can only afford a studio or a 1-bed, that's perfectly fine. But we put it on the value matrix and we give it a number, right? Similarly for sizes, okay? If you're buying a studio and the size is about 350 square feet, That's too small right now for Dubai parlance, okay? Unless you're in a very prime location, then that's okay. But when you look at when you're looking at size, and if it's 350 square feet, you're gonna give it, let's say we're plotting all of this on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd give this like a 6, okay? In today's world, okay? Similarly, if the one bedroom's very small, about 600 square feet, again, I would give it maybe a 6. Okay, if a 2 bedrooms less than 1,000 square feet, again, I'd give it a 6 or a 7. Does that make sense? Right? So size matters again, all right? But you've got to look at the size of any property in context or in relationship with what the area is. Price again, like, you know, generally studios are priced between 400K to 500K. Okay, now if you end up paying 800K or 1 million for a studio, this better be something super special and a great area and a great location. It's going to have to be like downtown, Palm Jumeirah, but the amenities have to really catch up. So when I'm looking at from an investment perspective, when you're putting money into a studio at this price, you've got to understand that your buyers for resellability are fewer and fewer and fewer at this price point. And what happens is, so I would not, from just an investment perspective, I would not rate this very high. I would maximum rate it at 7 if you're paying this. If you're paying this, the price could be at an 8. Does that make sense? I'm going to cover the entire FTG value matrix so that you understand on how you can also use it for yourself. Obviously, you will need our expertise if you really want to make a very, very good investment. But hey, if you can do it yourself, all speed to you, Godspeed to you, okay? So how do you recession proof it? Just buy value. Buy value in the property, intrinsic value. You're going to be okay. Relax, breathe. We lived through the pandemic. The weird pandemic came and left. And if you're watching this, then you're alive and you're healthy and you're wealthy and you're okay. So say thank you, God, and don't worry too much. Things are going to turn out okay for you, all right? Look, if you're looking to purchase a value-proof property or full of value property in Dubai, hit us up on the link below. We'd be happy to work with you. Hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007, I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.